quick live because I'm down to 26 minutes, and I listened to Lord Dandy Lionel's latest live, and his programs are good. They're good. I learn a lot. I don't know why he's so upset with me. He said I've mentioned his name a little too much, so I must be a paid troll. You know, deep in your heart, I'm not. You know, I don't have a sock account. You know, that's just not me. I don't go around doing that kind of stuff, and I don't have the time. So you can say these things, and I hope you're not just trying to, pick a fight with me for hardly no reason, Lionel, because I've never had anything against you. Your situation with Rose is between you two. If Sierra is going to get involved in some way, by, I don't know. I don't know what she did because I'm not even part of their discussions. And in fact, I haven't even had Rose on Messenger more than about 4 days, and she just started, replying to me and that kind of thing because she was sent me a different account that she doesn't really use anymore. So, yeah. And so now we're speaking, but I mean, if people want to believe I get paid by Rose, I can flat tell you I have receipts of when she's given me money, and that was $60 a couple of years ago for my son because he wanted a tablet really bad. And she sent me $60. And that's when I went up on her panel and we were in each other's chats and all that kind of thing. And then the other time was $200, which is a lot. And that was a couple of years ago. And I have the receipts. I have them on, she sent them to my PayPal. And she wrote a nice little, message with it and said, this is for whatever you need, even food. So I have receipts. And if she gave me money at any other time, I would have receipts. So this is a quick live because I need to get to bed. I have no problem with you, Lionel. In fact, the stuff that I've said about you has been positive. I said you put out, good lives, your pool, you have a pool and a little river kind of nearby. And I also said that you're very knowledgeable and a smart man of all the religion that you talk about and know about. And I mean, I've done nothing but really say positive things. So I'm thinking possibly someone has just put a little voice in your ear, someone in your chat or something, and saying, oh, Tina said this about you. Tina said that about you. You should watch my lives. You should watch my last week of lives. I wish everybody would stop fighting. And what I said about DOT, trying not to say names, is that I don't know. Okay, I didn't see her live. I heard about it, so I don't know what's real and what isn't. Okay, I just don't know. So I'm not going to say that it was, but I'm not going to say that it isn't. I did say on a live the other night that if someone is going to stream themselves being that upset, then that's a cry for help. I mean, obviously, some kind of cry or call for help. And it's good that she has friends. And DOT distinctly knows I've had nothing against her either. So, she kind of jumped in my chat, I think 2 days ago it was, and was upset with me about something. And everybody wants me to just decide with them. I'm not deciding with anybody. I'm just not, you guys. And so, Sierra does her own thing with Rose. And lately, Rose has sent me a few little short messages. They're only like 1 minute long, 3 minutes long. And I mean, it seems like she's in fear of her life. And if people want to think that she's um, acting, then they can think that. But, being a friend of hers, I take it seriously. And I do not think that she, drove her car to different states in the southern area, um, and mailed these to herself. And and she's admitted to having sock accounts. And you admitted you have one, I think, Lionel, on your last live I saw. And I've admitted to none because I don't have any. In fact, I don't even know how to make one. I don't. But that's not neither here nor there. So I know deep in my heart I'm not a grifter, and I never felt like a prostitute in my entire life. That is a little bothersome for you to correlate me asking for some money back when I had a channel and I was not monetized, and I never have been. I never have been. So you're saying I'm monetized and I'm asking I'm a grifter when I'm the farthest thing from it, unless you think I'm monetized and I'm asking for money. I don't put my PayPal or Cash App in this YouTube live. I don't do StreamYard anymore, where I could put it in. And I just don't, I don't know. I just do this to try to show some things that I'm aware of, that come up in my emails, that I find interesting. We talk about whatever we want to now. And I you feel that I'm doing well on my channel, and I feel you're doing well on yours. When I brought up your name again, which you might be upset about, is I feel like if I go into your chat and even say hello at this point, especially with you upset at me and saying I'm a grifter and I'm paid by Rose and I'm a troll and all these things, that I would just be attacked. And in the last 5 years, I'll say it again, I had an ischemic thalamic stroke, a clot on the left side of my head, in 2020. And then this past April, a stress-induced heart attack. And so I can't put myself in those situations. I mean, I could, and but I'm seeing how things go. I'm seeing how things go with Rose and the different people that seem to be kind of after her in whatever way it is. And I'm seeing how things go with her and you, because I know she's been a friend of yours now, I believe 12 years. This what? Love-hate relationship? I don't know. It kind of looks like that to me. Because a couple of years ago, she said she knew you for 10. So, I'm not professing to know everything out there and what's going on, because I wasn't there. I don't see all the videos. I've just been watching yours, the last, I'd say, 10 days or so. And I say that, Lionel, because you're going live right now doing your tarot card thing. I say that because I haven't been watching anybody's lives. And so people think I'm all abreast on everything that's going on in everybody's chats, in their lives, with the creators, with the trolling, with the non-trolling, who's called a grifter, who's getting bullied, who what. I just started watching people's channels about a month and a half ago, and that's just facts. Okay, I almost left YouTube after my mom passed, and I took a good 3-month hiatus then, and I did another little 3-month hiatus last year. So I haven't purposely since your New Year's Eve live that you did. Was it way last January or this past January? I think it was this past January. Yeah, it was. Because here we are in October already. Not because I dislike you or your program or your people that are in chat. No, I've just been staying away from things. So it would be nice if I wasn't looped into all of this, but if I'm gonna be, because I'm friends with Rose again, and so many people out there want me to, they want me to take their side, but what they really want, yeah, well, yeah, Max, I know I'm being attacked, but it doesn't even feel like attack because, you know, if Lionel saw my programs, the whole thing, he would know that, hi, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, he would know that, that I don't even say anything negative about his programs because he said to me, Tina has been saying my name a little too much in his live. Now I listened to it on 2 times the speed because for me this is late. Okay, this is kind of late. It's midnight. I have to get up early. I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow and that kind of thing. And I do that once a month. So you can imagine with the litter and all of this, you know. But I know in my heart I'm not a grifter. And when I got emotional about it the other day, I got emotional because people that know me and watch my program know I'm not a grifter. Like I'm not. They know I don't put up a wish list and that I never ever have. And I don't even know how to do it. I don't even know how to do it. So if I'm looped in with other people, Max, I mean, I'm not going to stress about it and cry about it and be like, oh my God, you know, the word prostitute was brought up and troll and paid 3 times, paid. He knows deep in his heart that's just a bunch of BS. But I think he's trying to find a way to lash back at me. I really do, even if it's in a small form. And that's because I'm friends with Sierra and I'm friends with Rose. But that doesn't mean I'm tied in to their decision making or the messages they send to each other. I mean, those, I don't even know how he got those private messages unless, you know, Rose sent them to him or something. I don't know. Yeah, because I'm on the exact same messenger page as Lionel. Um, so yeah, I mean, I got a couple little texts last night, or messages, I mean, a messenger from Rose before I went to bed, and I was just like, WTF. Like, it was alarming what she's going through, mostly mentally. And I'm just going to leave it at that. And I'm not saying any certain person is involved, okay? People are throwing out there that Lizzo sent those letters. No, I really don't think she did. She's clear over in another country. It's somebody orchestrated this, and I say down south because they're all from that area except one in Ohio. So, you know, and I've never ever said Lene sent the letters. Never. I never even applied that. It's just people twist things, you know, and it just, things get so misconstrued so easily, you guys. It's really quite amazing. And I've been through this rodeo before. I went through it with all the turtles and Dolly Vision and the jealousy over there and just everything. And then I went through it with Ernie Shell and all his tigers and the jealousy of them. And when I typed in Lionel's comment, after I saw his live last night, because I was trying to get caught up. Sometimes I can't watch him till late at night because I'm a busy mother. Um, People were asking who Pink Bo Birdo was, and so I wrote in there. I said Pink Birdo was coming in and harassing me recently to the point where I had to block her. She's from Ernie Shells. That's what I said. And then I said at uh, Lord Dandy Lionel. So I don't know. Yeah, gaslighting. That is the word for it, the best. Because they want to say things that people will go, could there be some truth to that? Or it's for me to figure out. But it's throwing the idea out there. And I'm not even defending myself right now, Max. I'm just stating that it's ludicrous. And anybody that knows me or watches my programs, especially from the beginning, it's just not my character. It's not me. Tactics into the picture, impossible to address. Yeah. So thanks to the two of you. And there's one other person that popped in, Baby Bruh. So I don't know like who that is, but Baby Bruh, BRUH. Hi to the 15 on the surfing on the waves with the cute little hippos and Survivor 17. Just too adorable. But I'm gonna go now, and yeah, because I've got to get to bed. But I wanted to address this before my iPad ran out. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. It saddens me that a little bit, it really does, that Lionel thinks, I'm against him and his channel, and he's against Rose, and I'm all tied up in Sierra and Rose's discussions and their choices and everything that they want to do to help each other or whatever it is. I'm not involved in that. I mean, it's just so, and to bring up alcohol, I know once you're an alcoholic, you're always one. Why do you think I've been sober since 2011? I could easily have one beer and be like, oh, I want two, and oh, next time I'll have three and it'll be okay, and next time I'll go out and have four and it'll be okay. No. So, I went to AA because I had to go to AA. I was made to go to AA through the courts in 2011, or I probably wouldn't have gone. And certainly not as much as I did. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed sharing my experience, strength, or hope, and hope. And I enjoyed sponsoring quite a few different women. And I enjoyed going to the dinner banquet things. And I enjoyed going there on the holidays and having a nice hot meal because we all brought potluck. And there would even be some homeless people there. And I enjoyed cleaning the place and stocking creamer and coffee. And I brought in little towels from my apartment to lay on the tables of the different seasons, like a bunch of rabbits and flowers and Easter and fake flowers and things like that I brought in from my home to make it homey. And people appreciated that and voted me in for another whole year, and I took it. And I also enjoyed going up on my birthday and getting my coin in front of everybody and blowing the candles out on a fake cake and then telling my story. How I never felt comfortable ever in my own skin, and that I didn't even know I had anxiety, but that's what I was masking and trying to take care of. And I found out all of that being sober and being in counseling and being in outpatient treatment and doing all the things that I had to do. to get sober and stay sober. Many people get 10 years and say, nah, I, I deserve I deserve a drink. Screw it. I can handle it by now. No, I know better. I'm smarter than that. Well, that's interesting, Max. Wow. So I really am going to go. It's been 20 minutes. Thank you for you gentlemen to jump in here and say hello. I appreciate that. And thank you to my subs, and hit the like if you're willing to, and also subscribe and check out Lord Dandy Lionel's channel, because it's quite interesting and very informative. And yeah, I'll hop in and say hi sometime, Lionel, when things are a little more copacetti on these YouTube streets of the Wild West. All right, bye for now.